Looking at this Washington Huskies team, they have an incredibly talented offense with one of the best, arguably the best quarterbacks in the nation in Michael Penix Jr., the lefty. He's a stud. They have probably the second best wide receiving core in the nation, featuring Rome Odunze. And their running back, the star running back, Dylan Johnson, is a stud too, but he's banged up after the Texas game, and he has been playing hurt for the last few months. That's going to be really interesting to watch. He said he's ready to play, but he's not going to be 100%. And we need to watch that storyline, because what Alabama did really well against Michigan was staying committed to the run game, and they ran for 170-plus yards, and that's what kept it close in that game. Michigan are ranked number 1 in terms of defensive points per game. I know it's not the best metric to go off of, but they're pretty damn good. In terms of the offensive side of the ball, Michigan are pretty damn good too. They have an absolute stud in Blake Corum, who ran over 1,100 yards and racked up 25 touchdowns on the year. They have, of course, J.J. McCarthy, who's playing with a huge chip on his shoulder from last year's TCU game, unfortunately, the Fiesta Bowl. A lot of this team has been from last year, and they have that huge chip on their shoulder that they're hungry. They're ready to eat. Blake Corum said himself, he's got an incredible change of pace and that power. I think they're gonna be really hard to stop. The receiving core has to get open in zone coverage situations. They weren't able to do that against the Crimson Tide. I know Washington's secondary is really bad, but they still got to do that. Colston Loveland has to be incorporated more in the offense. Roman Wilson has to just go off again. Harbaugh needs to draw up some more motion. Those worked really well against Alabama. Against Washington, I predict they will do the same. And some RPOs for J.J. McCarthy. He's really good in this situation. If I was anybody, I would want that guy on my team yesterday. The poise, composure, and talent of the kid, it's incredible. I love it, dude. And the rose after the game, that's a great shot. Everybody has that as their profile picture now. It's nice. I love it. This shouldn't play too much into this game. Hopefully not for Michigan. But the special teams unit, like, come on. A fumble, punt return, and then 7 missed opportunities on the kicking end. This can't happen in a game like this. So hopefully they improved. Hopefully they've got like a goldfish, Ted Lasso way. Come on. It's got to be better this game. Luckily for Washington, even though I think they're overmatched, they play with a lot of passion and they have a lot of momentum going forward. They haven't won a national championship since 1991. That's like before I was born. Both teams have chips all over their shoulders. Michael Penix Jr. has had 4 season-ending injuries in the last Michael Penix Jr. has had 4 season-ending injuries in the last 6 years. The mentality that he's pushed through, he started all 27 games the last 2 seasons. He is resilient as hell. That's amazing. My prediction is that the Wolverines will take home the victory of the national championship. Their first since 1997, Charles Woodson, and Blake Corum will be the offensive MVP for the game. If they don't win, I actually really need a haircut, so I guess I'll get a haircut. Thank you.